Hey there, welcome to Healthy TV episode number 60. I'm your host, Dr. John McPhee, and on today's show, we're talking about tech neck. So get this, 7 years ago, there was no such thing as an iPhone, no iPads, no fancy Samsung phones. In fact, the first smartphone really came out just over 7 years ago. Now, that just blew my mind because nowadays, we use our phones close to 3 hours per day. That's what research shows. There are close to 5 billion people around the world who are using smartphones, and actually in Canada it's about 76%. So lots of people using smartphones a whole lot of time, and the problem is that while they provide a whole bunch of value to us, they also create some problems and in particular for our structure, okay? And actually if we can get really zero in on that, it's pretty bad for our necks, because how do you usually use your smartphone? Usually like this, right? Looking down. And that sustained posture is pretty terrible for your neck. In fact, there's a spine surgeon in New York who did a pretty awesome research study, and he looked at the effects of holding the head in that position. And what he found was that it ramps up the force that's placed on the bottom of the neck. So it really increases the stress. In fact, it's about 4 times the weight of your head. So if your head weighs about 12 pounds, if you're sitting it down here, it's literally like you're hanging like a 50-pound child from the base of your neck, right? Imagine how tired you get if you had a child hanging from your neck all the time. Well, that's why you tend to feel all this tension in the muscles around the neck and probably get a lot of pain and maybe even develop into headaches. Okay, and underneath the surface, there's lots of damage happening to your spine. And so in the next segment, I'm gonna show you 3 key exercises, simple things that you can do to help avoid or help to at least reduce the negative impacts of using your technology. We call this tech neck, so this is tech neck solution. The first rule is super easy, actually. All you need to do is think, I'm gonna do the opposite of holding my head here, and that's going to be to look up. So for every 5 minutes I want you of being on your smartphone, I want you to look up 5 times. Super easy. Now I'll give you a little bit of some specifics here. I want you to look up in a particular way. I want you to actually tuck the chin and then look up to the ceiling. Okay? Keep the chin tucked and look up. Try and go as high as you can, okay, without causing any pain in your neck. Okay, do that 5 times. Super easy. And the last exercise, all you're gonna need is actually a simple roll of paper towel, okay? And we're gonna get it placed on the floor, and what we're gonna use that for is, it just has a nice curvature that you can actually work to wrap your neck around. So we're gonna do this at the end of every day. Lie here for 2 minutes, I'll show you. All you're gonna do is lie down so that that roll just sits underneath your neck. Okay, you can move a little bit maybe to get it underneath the base of your neck a little bit more. And you should feel that your head falls toward the floor. You should be able to relax here and just spend 2 minutes. I would start with 90 seconds to 2 minutes just hanging out here. It actually feels quite nice. It's a good reset, and it brings back that curve that's supposed to be in your neck. Now, if any of these create problems, or if you're looking for maybe some more advanced solutions, comment below. I'm happy to help you out with that. And we wanna make sure that you keep your neck healthy, because the most important thing, it's the conduit. It's actually the way that all the messages get from your brain out to your body is through the spinal cord that runs through the neck. And when we spend so much time here, it creates a ton of irritation, and that can really impact your quality of life, your health. Okay, we don't want that. So let me know if I can help in any other way. And until next week, I will have a great weekend.